Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about special right triangles again. You need your foldables right above our notes that we're going to be taking today that we did in class. You also need a pen and or pencil and a calculator, please. Alright, in class we talked about a shortcut for finding 45, 45, 90. It's a hypotenuse equals leg times the square root of 2. Now, if we need to find the hypotenuse and all we know is a leg, we're going to have leg equals the hypotenuse divided by the square root of 2. So you might also want to get this shortcut down. So this is when we're working with 45, 45, 90. Now when we're working with 30, 60, 90 special right triangles, we know that the hypotenuse equals 2 times the short leg, and we know the long leg equals the short leg times the square root of 3. Now if we need to find the short leg, there's two different ways we can do this. So if you want to also get these ones written down in your notes, you sure can. If we need to find a short leg, and all we have is the hypotenuse, we can take the hypotenuse divided by 2. Now if we need to find the short leg, and all we have is the long leg, we can take the long leg divided by the square root of 3. So these are like our 4 equations that we're going to want written down for 30, 60, 90 if you don't already have them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do 5 examples with you now. You need to make sure you get all of these examples written in your notes, please, alright? Example number 1, we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Okay, so I'm going to go around and I'm going to label all of my sides. So 30 across from the 30 where the X is, this is my short leg. I'm going to short leg. Now across from the 60, that's my long leg. And across from the right angle is always my hypotenuse. Now we have to find both of these. We have to find X and Y. Now I don't know my short leg, and that's very important when I do my 30, 60, 90, so I'm going to do that first. I'm going to find my short leg, and I know my long leg. So if we look back at the ones we wrote down, we want to use short leg. I'm going to abbreviate. I'm going to write short leg equals long leg divided by the square root of 3. So my short leg in this case is going to be X equals, my long leg is 9 divided by the square root of 3. Now this is great except for we can't have square roots on the bottom. So in order to get rid of that, we're going to take square root of 3 times the bottom and the top. So I get 9 square roots of 3 all over the square root of 9. When I simplify this, I'm going to get 9 square roots of 3 all over 3. Now, this right here can be simplified. 9 divided by 3 is 3, so we're going to get 3 square roots of 3 for X. Okay, so my short leg is 3 square roots of 3. Now that I know my short leg, I can go back and find my Y, my hypotenuse. So here, hypotenuse equals, since I know my short leg is going to be 2 times my short leg. So hypotenuse is Y. So Y equals 2 times 3 square roots of 3. So Y equals 6 square roots of 3. So we found both of our answers for example 1. Moving on to example number 2. Here we go. This one is also a 30, 60, 90 triangle. We know that because right here we have 30. Here's our 90, so this must be our 60. Now I'm going to go around and label each of my side lengths. I'm going to use abbreviations this time. Across from my 30 is my short leg. I'm going to use SL for that. Across from my 60 is my long leg, so LL. And across from my right angle is always my hypotenuse. All right, here we go. Since we have our short leg, this one's going to be very nice for us. So we're going to find the hypotenuse first, let's say. So to find the hypotenuse, it equals 2 times the short leg. So my hypotenuse is X equals 2. My short leg is 4. So X equals 8. Now to find my long leg, I'm going to take my long leg equals my short leg times the square root of 3. So long leg is Y equals, my short leg is 4 square roots of 3. That is my answer, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Done with example number 2. Moving on to example number 3. Once again, we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. There's 60. We're going to put 30 right here. We're going to go around and label. So across from my 30, where my X is, this is my short leg. Across from my 60 is my long leg. And always across from my right, my hypotenuse. So I don't know my short leg whenever I work with 30, 60, 90 triangles. I want to find my short leg first, so I need to do that. I know my hypotenuse, so when I plug this one in, I'm going to have short leg equals my hypotenuse divided by 2. So my short leg is x equals my hypotenuse, which is 6 divided by 2. So x equals 3. Now that I know my short leg, it's going to be really easy for me to find my long leg. So to find my long leg, all I have to do is take my short leg times the square root of 3. So my long leg equals y. My short leg I know now is 3 square roots of 3. And I can't simplify that, so I'm done with that one. Alright, moving on to example number 4. Here we go. We're switching it up. Now we have a 45, 45, 90. If one angle is 45, the other one is also 45. Now if my angles are the same, so are the legs. They're going to be the same. So x is just going to equal 10. So my legs are equal to each other. Now in order to find my hypotenuse, all I have to do is take my hypotenuse equals my leg times the square root of 2. So y equals 10 square roots of 2. Alright, moving on to our very last example, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. If we look at this, all we know is that this side is congruent to this side. Given that, we know that our angles have to be congruent. So this one is going to be a 45, 45, 90. So since my side lengths are congruent, we know that x equals y. They're going to be the same answer, right? And this is my hypotenuse. Now when I plug this in, all I need to do is find my leg. So it's leg equals the hypotenuse divided by the square root of 2. So my legs, I do not know. So I'm just going to plug in x for that. So x equals, my hypotenuse is 6 square roots of 2 all over the square root of 2. So I come here, these can cancel. So x equals 6. And if x equals 6, so does y, because they are the same. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. Have a wonderful, fabulous day, and I will see you soon. Bye!